Top of the morning to you all. Wait, why am I talking like an Irishman? I'm not Irish. Am I? Oh, who the heck am I kidding? And what is that noise out there? That's just a Combaticons. I'm sorry, what? This sounds more like a washing machine. Don't lie to me. Sorry. What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fate1987, and we're on part 2 of our Cool Become Brave Devastator week. The last video was, of course, the 14-minute long unboxing, which, hopefully no one can really see my address, because if so, I'm fucking doxxed. But anyways, on to this video. I mean, I should have made sure that it was blurred right, you know. But anyways, on this video, first of all, I'm not going to be comparing next to the Studio Series Devastator. The reason is because, how do I put this? One, there are two, but I'm currently saving that for way later on. Number 2, that's gonna be for like later on in like after the combination, and I just it's a little bit rough to do. Not to mention that if I were to really compare it, it wouldn't make sense because I'd have to like relegate at least like a figure or two to each Combaticon and to each Constructicon. Because there's like 8 figures compared to the 6. Not to mention I had to transform all of them into robot mode and whatnot. And in vehicle mode, and then combined form, and it's just a whole mess. It's just a whole mess. I know you want comparisons, but I'll tell you what. Maybe during my Devastator re-review, yes, I'm re-reviewing Devastator, at least a combined form, I will actually be able to show you the comparisons between those figures. So, if you want to wait to that video, fine by me. Besides, I still got to relearn transformation from them again, because, like, I got so many Transformers, it's hard to keep track of how to transform each one again. Yeah, I have like over 150, and I'm gonna be doing a tier list at the end of the year. Yeah, but enough of that. Here we go with the combined form, with Scrapper, the first one of our Constructicons. And you can see, first of all, he rolls, but you're gonna see a lot of differences and insecurities with these figures. First of all. The main thing about these figures is the fact that they all have flaws. This is basically a downscale version of Combiner Wars Devastator, like I've said in the first video for during the unboxing. And it's to the point that I will have to end up printing out a upgrade kit, 3D printing from the same. And how am I going to 3D print if I don't have access to a freaking 3D printer? I kind of do, actually. I kind of do have access, and that is none other than the Fire Brothers. I'm going to be commissioning him to 3D print out the files, as long as I give him like the files and whatnot. I have to pay it and whatnot, but yeah, it's a little bit different, but here we go. I had to save that for like after I get a job and whatnot, because at the time of this recording, I still don't have a job. I have a moped now, and I've been trying it out a lot, but I don't have a job. I want to get a job so bad. But enough ranting, enough talking. Let's get down to why you're here, and that's because of we're just gonna... There we go. Anyways, so yes, this thing can roll on all fours. It has up and down movements for the bucket, for the shovel, so that's good. But there are some tabbing discrepancies. Now, because it's a deluxe class, I can actually compare it with other things, such as, well, since it's the leader of the Constructicons, I have to throw in the leader of the Combaticons. Unfortunately, I don't have the upgrade kit on slot at the moment, so we're going to throw this shit. There you go. So yeah, that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to throw that to the side. I don't, unfortunately, like, if you want to say, like, I guess throw in the Iron Factory offering, I guess, I don't know. But if you want to do stuff like, say, compare next to the leader of the DJD, there you go. Yeah, I know, this is a little bit boring, but just deal with it, because I don't know exactly how to do this review, because it's a little different than usual, because I have to be really slow and meticulous, especially on camera, because after transforming these guys enough, you're going to see a lot of problems, especially problems that could eventually break, especially if it's on camera, and I don't want that to happen, so here we go. And again, I don't have a lot of Transformers transformed into vehicle mode. I am sorry about that, but just bear with me, alright? And return of the fucking trailer. You know what? I'm gonna use the... There, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use that because that's the only thing I could. Now, I really would like, again, I would like to do comparisons between the Constructicons and the G1 Constructicons. These are the G1. The movie Constructicons are currently in the fucking closet at the moment. But I'm gonna save that for the Devastator combination video because it seems like a whole lot better there. And considering the fact that after these videos is actually after I do both Bruticus's, I do both Devastators, which is ironic. Very ironic. Now, of course, there's a combination month, so combiner month for the month of October. And yeah, it's a little bit odd, but deal with it. So, without further ado, and again, just like the Bruticus, both versions of Bruticus that I did reviews for, we are going to be doing only combined robot mode and vehicle mode inside these videos. We are not doing combined form to the very end. So, keep that in mind before we start transforming, alright? Without further ado, let's begin, because I think I wasted enough time talking. So, the transform scrapper. First you want to do is you want to split these out. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to take this and you want to angle this back like so. You might as well just pop up the head at this point. You want to come back here with the legs. Bring these down. There's a little peg here. Peg hole and a peg hole. You're going to peg that in. Like, it should peg in. And at the same time, you also want to... Don't pull it apart, you gotta slide it out. But as soon as you do that, you can do the same thing on the side. Peg hole, peg it in. And this part's a little bit tricky. You're gonna need to essentially... This is a very stiff joint. Very stiff. You can hear the cracking. You can hear the squeaking. It scares me. It makes me think Scrapper is going to actually break. And then just flip up the hand. And that's it. That is Scrapper in his robot mode, and the articulation is going to be a little bit tricky to do. First of all, he has a weird that, I guess. His head, ball joint, I guess, so there's that. Arms would be really tough. So let's just say that if this was less oily and whatnot, less squeaky and whatnot, This could go 360. It can go in and out, so that's good. That can rotate, and that can rotate. Legs can go forward, can go back. I don't want to break this thing. They can do the full splits. Has a thigh rotation. Has a 90-degree knee bend, and has ankle tilt. So yeah, clearly a lot more sophisticated than your typical usual thing. You know, this was kind of basic standard back in the day, so there's that, I guess. So stand. It's my bucket, that's why. It's my stand. It's my recording station. That's why I cannot stand fully. But, there we go. I've had a hard time getting this guy to stand, but here we go. This is for side comparison. First up is, of course... Where is it? Where is he? Where is he? You know what, let's just bring it off. Optimus. Not Optimus. Earthspark Earthspark Megatron. And Onslaught. Because why not? Throwing a Scourge in the background. And then Voyager Megatron. You know, this is the first time I actually have them compared next to each other, but damn, that is really looking good for that scale. Look at that. Look at that. But anyways, this is about him, not these two, so yep, get them all off. And of course, because why not? And then Mirage. So, yeah. Anyways, time to transform back into vehicle mode. To turn Scrapper back into vehicle form, first what I do is you want to flip all of this up like so. Flip all of this up like so. And you're going to come back here and you're just going to slot these two legs together. Don't click them together, slot them. And then just fold these on like so. You're going to fold in the hands. If they haven't folded in already, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Push in the head. And you're going to carefully, since this is a bootleg, you don't want to break it, carefully angle to where this tiny tab on the ends of the feet are going to tab into those little holes on the side of the hands. And just like that, tab back in. And finally, take all of this and just lift it down. And there's Scrapper and the end of the review. Thank you all for watching. The next review is gonna be of Mixmaster, which, yeah, he's a little bit weird in terms of his proportions, and you'll see what I mean. But, yeah. I really am starting to enjoy this set a lot more, and you'll be seeing a lot more of it in the weeks to come. And yes, I am actually planning to get an upgrade kit for this later on down the year. Not this month, but later. It's probably not going to be until the end of the year, but hopefully it's not the final review, because I actually want to make something else, but that'll be for later. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and as always, to all are one.